Hello, Mr. Langlow.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Go ahead and take a seat. Well, I wanted to go ahead and meet with you today to see how you and your daughter Jody are doing, and to evaluate what we have implemented thus far. I will be marking down your answers within your ANSA, which is an Adult Needs and Strength Assessment, throughout our evaluation, just to see if any further services are needed. So how are you and your daughter doing?
We're doing much better. My addictions are not near as bad anymore, and I can tell her and my relationship is doing much better.
Okay. Well, that is great news. I'm excited to hear that within the past 6 months it's been that your relationship with your daughter is improving and that you are receiving the help that you're getting. I know at first it was a little rocky for us implementing our plan and for you to attend your AA meetings and the parenting classes, because I know you work full-time. That's like a really busy load. But you seem like so far you have a good grasp on things and you're handling it well. So I wanted to see how each of your group sessions are going.
I'm doing just fine in each of them, and actually seem to be learning from them.
Good. That's great. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Now, when we had talked last month, you were still attending the AA classes and you were regularly meeting with the counselor that I had set you up with here within the Hamilton Center. He's phenomenal, and that was for the mental health and addictions that you were going through. So I saw, and I actually passed him and talked to him about it, and he had said that you were meeting weekly with him, and I just wanted to check in to see if his counseling sessions were working for you.
I actually really enjoy Hamilton Center services.
Great.
Yeah, I get along well with my counselor. He's non-judgmental of my situation, and he's given me great advice on how to beat my addictions. Excellent.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you're on the right track for recovery and that the Hamilton services are benefiting you. And from what your counselor told me, he said that you usually do come to each appointment, which is really good, that you're really punctual and you're on time, and that you've only missed 2 appointments, I think it was, but that was for personal reasons, so that's understandable. But that's really impressive that you're actually taking these services seriously. I'm really impressed, and I'm glad you're using them to benefit not only you, but you and Jody's relationship together.
Yeah, I do love my daughter, and I want what's best for her.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as a caring father, that's noble for you to want what's best for your daughter. Now, I wanted to also discuss the AA meetings in your parenting classes. You said the counseling is going well with the counselor, and I just wanted to make sure that the other 2 classes that we had set you up with are also going well. So, are you attending your AA meetings regularly?
Yeah, I have been attending those, and they seem to be helping a little because I'm able to interact with others within my same situation and relate to what they have been through. Awesome.
Yeah, it's usually easier to interact with people who have, been through the same thing as you. It's easier to open up and talk to them that have been through the same situations as you. So I'm glad that those are helping you and you're building your support system. And hopefully you will learn more as you finish up through these classes within the next month, or you have only like a couple weeks left, 2 weeks I think it was. So
yeah, it seemed like time was dragging on at first. Now I see my relationship with Jody is improving, and it makes me grateful for the classes. And she's my motivation for attending and learning from each class.
Good. That's a great motivator to have as your daughter. Now, how often were you attending the AA meetings?
I was recommended to go 3 times a week, and then I also attend that parenting class twice a week.
Okay, well, it sounds like you have a busy schedule, but at least the services are benefiting you. You don't feel like it's a waste of your time. You're actually seeing the relationship between you and your daughter progress. And the end is close. You only have like 2 weeks left, I think, to finish up your classes, and then you'll be on your own. So now, you had mentioned going to the parenting classes that I had recommended, that I set you up with that one girl who runs that program. That's phenomenal. How are those classes going for you?
I enjoy the parenting classes because it helps me understand my daughter better and what I need to do as a father. I've learned a lot through the classes and have met some cool people through the program too.
That's really awesome. I'm glad that you're able to gain more positive support through those systems and connect with other fathers who may be going through the same situations. Now, do you think that after taking those parenting classes that you and Jody are able to connect and communicate better?
Yeah, I now understand that when she bites, bugs, screams, or pesters me, that she just wants my attention. I also realize that I need to shift more of my attention on her rather than on my friends, drugs, alcohol, or TV.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. That's awesome that you're actually able to realize that, and that after taking those classes, it seems that they're really benefiting you and Jody too. Now, I know you only have 2 weeks left, we've mentioned, in the classes, and then you will have completed that group as well.
Yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot, and I'm glad you recommended that class to me.
Well, that is what I'm here for. Excuse my phone. Now, after talking with you, it seems like, each of the programs that we had planned for you to go in, now we implemented that plan, and you're now taking those classes. It seems like you're benefiting positively, and I'm thrilled to see your progress thus far. Now, I have been working on your ANSA assessment, and we've been talking to see if any other services are needed. From what I'm hearing, it seems like you were on the right track, though, for as far as terminating services with me. We had talked about after 6 months, if my services have positively benefited you, then we would probably terminate my services and then let you kind of continue with the counselor for the next 2 weeks until you complete those. Mm-hmm. So it seems like you're on the right path for success, but I do have a few more questions to ask you to complete your assessment so we can close your case.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So now, I know throughout our discussion you had issues with your friends and your peers pressuring you into drugs and the environment kind of that you were living in. Mm-hmm. And I just want to know, has this improved?
Yes, it has. I'm no longer in contact or friends with my old drug dealer, and I've reduced my friendships to only those who respect the fact that I'm staying clean for my daughter. Good.
I'm really glad to hear that. That you're friends with those who will make a good impact on you and your daughter. It's very important to surround her with a positive support system. Okay, so it looks like I have the assessment all completed, except one last question. I just need to know, just be completely honest, have you been clean for the past 6 months while you've been on these programs?
Mm-hmm. Ms. McCabe, I can honestly say that I have remained clean for the past 6 months due to my classes, meetings, and groups.
Good. That's great. Well, it looks like now I have completed your ANSA report, and so I'll go ahead and send that in, and it's showing me that according to the score that you don't have any further services, just to complete the ones you're currently on. So all you need to do is to complete those classes, stay clean, and then be the best parent you can for your daughter. Do you think you can do that?
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. Good. Well, our time has come where I've recommended and given you all the services that I could, so it is now time for me to close your case between us two, and you'll remain with a counselor here at Hamilton Center until your services, you're done with your programs. So I'll be probably in contact with you in 3 weeks to see your classes in 2 weeks. So I'll give you kind of a week on your own, and I'll call you at the end of that week to kind of see how things are doing and if you've completed all your services. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Langlow. I wish you the best with your daughter and sobriety. Have a good rest of your week.
All right, you too.
Thank you. 3 weeks later. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Langlow. Is this Jennica McCabe, your previous social worker?
Oh, hello, Miss McCabe. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I just wanted to check in with you to see how you and Jody are doing, and if the services, if you had completed the services that you were enrolled in.
Yeah, we're doing great. I did complete all my services. I did ask my counselor to continue my drug testing just to keep me motivated to stay clean. So we're going to be doing that for the next couple months, and then I will fully be on my own after that.
That was great to hear. I'm glad that you two are getting along and enjoying one another, and that your relationship seems to be, improving a lot. Now, I wish you the best of luck on staying clean, and hope everything continues to remain progressive between you and Jody.
Yeah, I appreciate you checking in on us. Thanks for calling.
Anytime. And if you feel that you are slipping or you need any additional resources or any help, feel free to contact me. You have my phone number and my email. Feel free to contact me so that I can either connect you with additional resources or get you linked up so that you're staying clean for your daughter.
No, thank you, Miss McCabe. Have a good day.
You as well, Mr. Langlow. Goodbye.